family, Fairweather Rider. About to start my journey back to Louisiana. Told y'all on the way down here that I may stop in Monroe to see my son preach. Before I do that, I'm gonna stop by Walmart, see if I can get me some hydration. Let's get it, y'all. Fairweather Rider. About to put some more miles on this pursuit. But now I'm going to get on this road, heading back to Alexandria with a stop in Bastrop to hear my son deliver the word. This is the Fairweather Rider, and I'm about to put some more miles on this Indian pursuit. Let's go ride. Welcome to Mississippi. Glory to God, I almost missed it. I didn't realize they were coming up so soon. Let's see, you got a love. At the McDonald's. Not the biggest love, not the biggest gas station. Got a drive-through. Let's see, they got heat pumps here. Ruby. Lights are down this morning. Get ready to get on the road. Yeah. Get this guy. Put these miles on this and get the suit. All right, family. Fairweather Rider. Just with another update. I just got some gas from the Loves. Went in, got some hydration, some of that electrolytes. Now I'm about to get back on this road heading to Bastrop, Louisiana. See if I can get there in time to hear my son give this word. And then after that, I'm heading back to Alexandria. The trip was great. Got a chance to see my dad and my little brother. I didn't let anyone know I was coming into town, so it's somewhat of a turn and burn type trip, mainly just to check on my dad. So mission accomplished. Now I'm heading back to home base. Let's get it. How you doing? Yes, thank you. All right, family. The lady liked my camera setup and said it was fancy. So I just had to say thank you to show my appreciation. I think we're heading south. As I said, family, I'm on my way to Bastrop, Louisiana, to the Church of Christ, the one on William Street. My son's supposed to be bringing the word today at 2:30. So earlier in this trip, I told you all that I would discuss the button that's on the back of the handlebars on the right hand side behind the power switch. When I finally got a chance to record some video of me riding the Indian chieftain, I made the comment that the button on the right hand side behind the power switch does nothing. Well, I was incorrect. The button will do something depending on the screen that you're on at the time. For example, if I'm on just any screen, it doesn't do anything. So I have the button on the left hand side that allows me to toggle through the different screens. If I'm on the maps and I hit the button on the right hand side, as you can see, it brings up the search. So once I'm on this screen, I can use the toggle key to go through the things that I might want to select. Or I can use my hands just to touch which one I want to select, since it's a touch screen. And when I want to get off that screen, I hit the toggle key on the left hand side behind the horn and the high beam. And of course I can keep going through the screens once I get there. On this screen, the button does nothing. So on this screen, once again, the button does nothing. Now, I have Android Auto connected to my motorcycle. So if I turn on the Android Auto, as you can see now, I have a split screen between the maps and the music. So if I were to hit the button again while I'm on this screen, and see it take me to my apps. And once I'm on the apps, once again, I can use the toggle key to go to the app that I want to go to, or I can just use my hand to go up and down because it is a touch screen. So I hit the key on the right hand side, left hand side if I want to go back. Now, I'm not going to hit it now while I'm on the maps, but if I were to hit this button on the right hand side while I'm on the maps, it'll cancel my route. So that's one way. If I don't want to go through and try to cancel the route, hit in and try to find the square to cancel the route, I just hit this button on the right hand side and that will cancel the route. So I was mistaken when I said that the button on the right hand side does nothing. So it does have limited function. That's not just limited to the Indians without the ride command. There is some ride command functions to that button on the right hand side. stage 2 kit, family. I didn't even have to switch. I didn't even have to go down to 5th gear in order to pass that. I think you can get the same result with those new 112 Power Plus engines. But I'm not a mechanic and I don't play one on TV, so I'm not going to presume to know that. I just know from the limited time that I spent with one, it seems you're able to access that horsepower and torque at all gears and all speeds. Let me thank those who stayed with me up until this point, and encourage you to hit that subscribe button. Tell a friend about the channel, and when you tell a friend about the channel, tell them that we're trying to grow this channel together. What's up, everybody? This is me, Fairweather Rider. Welcome back to the Fairweather Rider channel. Thank you for joining me on my journey. I'm just making another stop at a Love's to get some gas. I told you all that my goal is 10,000 miles for the year. I'm definitely on pace to get there, probably to exceed that 10,000 miles. And once I hit 20,000 miles or more on this bike, then I'll start my serious search to see if I want to add another horse to the stable. Alright, family, I'm about to get back on mission. On my way to Bastrop, see if I can get there in time to get this word. As I've told y'all before, my son is a preacher. Older son is a preacher. So I'm about to go see if I can hear him give a word today.
Next right onto US 82 West.
The Arkansas Travel Center. I think it's about to happen. There we go. Welcome to Louisiana.
Welcome to Louisiana.
We're in the Cajun state, y'all. We are in the Cajun state. Now, let's see if we can get to Bastrop before it's too late to get this word. I started off with plenty of time, thinking I would get there early enough to maybe wash up, change my clothes, and then go to the church. But because I stayed at the rest stops and took 2-minute breaks, I'm barely getting there, y'all. If I get there on time, I will barely be getting there on time. So I got to go in there sweating, wearing what I'm wearing now. The GPS still shows that I'm going to get there just in time. That's if the sermon is going to start at 4:30, like I anticipate. But I want to give y'all an opportunity to see some of this rural farmland in the Cajun state. I bleed over the corn stalks. Yeah, you can see the corn going on there. Just about, I don't know, it takes a little while, but that's going to be on somebody's plate before long. Might even be part of a crawfish broil. But there's a whole lot though. It's about 14:22.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto West Madison Avenue.
And we're about 4 minutes out.
At the light, turn right onto West Madison Avenue.
I just got a text from him, but since I'm riding, I don't know what it says. I'm gonna have to wait until I stop to read it.
In 1,000 feet, your destination will be on the right. Your destination is on the right.
I told y'all I was on a mission to get to Bastrop, Louisiana so that I can hear my son preach at the William Street Church of Christ. I got there. I got here in time. Got a chance to hear him preach. You can see some of the pictures that we took after, during and after the service. And now I'm about to get on mission, headed back to Alexandria. I know I'm gonna make at least one stop before I get there to get me something to drink, to hydrate. Gotta stay hydrated on these long rides like this, especially when it's so humid outside. I'm not even doing a lot of sweating, but I still feel the need to stay hydrated. Let's get back on this road, put miles on this Indian Pursuit. I got about 121 miles to go before I get to my residence. So by the time I get there, I told y'all I'm on a mission to put 10,000 miles on this pursuit this year. I'm on pace to do that. And I'm gonna say that not only am I on pace to do it, I think I'm on pace to exceed it. Probably gonna put somewhere between 10 to 11,000 miles on here this year. Myself, that's my goal. If anybody in Central Louisiana is going to Robert Simmons' Be the Boss of Your Motorcycle event in November, let me know. I'm open for a ride. I'm trying to decide if I want to make that ride to Pooler, Georgia. Yeah, the part on my glove that's supposed to allow me to use the touchscreen is gone. I tried to use some scissors to trim it down a little bit. When I get to the house, maybe I'll use a lighter to try to see if I can burn off some of the fuzz and see if that brings it back. But for now, the only way I can really use a touchscreen is to take off my gloves. So even though I went and bought a pair of waterproof gloves that I intend to wear when it rains, I'm officially in the market for a pair of all all season gloves. And when I say all season, I mean summer, spring, and fall. Because I don't really care about having winter gloves. But as I said before, I'm not going to be out here riding when it's too cold. I'm not going to get heated gear just so I can ride during the cold. I'm not doing that. I thought I might be the only one there to support Patrick, but his big sister Tatiana was there too. And as you can see from the picture, she brought her children with her. We all got a chance to enjoy Patrick bring the word. I would have stayed a little longer to hear some other people, but I looked on my phone and saw that there's a chance of rain in Bastrop. So I got to get down this highway, or at least put some distance between me and Bastrop. What's up, family? It's Fairweather Rider. Letting y'all know that I decided to make another stop for a comfort break. Not gonna get any gas. I don't need gas right now. I'm still over 100 miles to empty, with much less than 100 miles to get to Alexandria. So I think I'm probably about 62, 63 miles to get to Alexandria. I'm gonna go get me some hydration, electrolytes, and then I'm gonna get back on this road, and I'm probably gonna make the final stretch to Alexandria. Stay with me, y'all. It's Fairweather Rider. Put some miles on this Indian pursuit. Turn and burn in Memphis, Tennessee. Went down to visit my dad, stayed overnight, hit the road the next morning. Stopped in Bastrop to hear my son preach. It's been a beautiful weekend. Thank y'all for staying with me on this journey. If you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button so you'll know that when I upload. Hit that notification bell. Tell some friends to tell some friends.
How you doing?
All right, now, so we can grow this channel together. All right, family. I just took me a short comfort break. Got me some, instead of electrolytes, I just got some juice. Try to give me some 100% orange juice. Now I'm about to get back on this road, make this final stretch. While I was there, I ran into a guy who rides a Harley Davidson. Looks like a road glide. He was riding with his wife, who was riding a Honda Shadow. So I just asked them, had they gone to the local Harley Davidson dealership to sign up for the Let's Ride Challenge. He said he hadn't heard of it. So I kind of briefly explained it to him what it was, to let him know it's free to sign up. And since he rides a Harley Davidson, he can go sign up and qualify. If he rides 1 mile after he qualifies to win a Sportster or a Nightster, and if he rides 7,501 miles after he signs up, he qualifies to win a CVO road glide. That's the top of the line Harley Davidson, and it's free to sign up. And all you have to do after you sign up is ride. I told them, to me it sounded like a no-brainer. They won't let me get in because I ride an Indian. But if you ride a Harley Davidson, you have until October to go get signed up and get out and ride. I am probably 15 miles or so outside of Alexandria, maybe a little less, maybe 10. I'm passing through Pollock, Louisiana right now. If you're not familiar with Pollock, Louisiana, this is where the federal prison is located, at least one of them. There's another federal prison in Oakdale, Louisiana. If you don't recall our ride to Oakdale, that's where I went when I was going around the loop, and I dropped Ruby. All right, family. Gonna get ready to conclude this mission. The mission was, I was in pursuit of Memphis, Tennessee, with the objective of going to lay eyes on my dad. If you are a prayer warrior, know somebody who is a prayer warrior, send up a prayer for him. Want to make sure he stays uplifted and encouraged. We lost our mom about 3 years ago, so the family is just kind of uniting around him. They were married for over 50 years, almost 60. Hi, family. Peabo the Fairweather Rider with some final thoughts. Just want to let y'all know that I'm back at the house. Got here safely. Great trip. The mission was in pursuit of Memphis, Tennessee, to go lay eyes on my dad. I kind of talked a little bit about what was going on, how the family is just trying to rally around him to make sure everything's going okay with him. I started this channel to make content for my family so that they'll know what I'm doing while I'm out there riding. But I did notice that some people outside the family started to watch some of the videos and subscribe to the channel. So gonna broaden the audience to trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. So tell a friend to tell a friend that we are growing this channel together. I ride the Indian Pursuit. If you like that bike the way you say you like it, you should be putting some miles on it. If you live in Central Louisiana, you can always look me up and we can ride together. My goal is 10,000 miles on the Indian Pursuit this year, and I'm almost halfway there. I keep y'all updated as I make progress. I think I'm going to get there. In fact, I think I'm going to exceed that amount. So if you want to ride with me, all you got to do is put it in the comments and let me know. This is the Fairweather Rider. I'll be back.